I'm 80 years old, and I'm going to tell you something most people won't say out loud. Almost everything you're chasing right now won't matter in the end. I know that sounds harsh, maybe even insulting, especially if you're young, especially if you're working hard, sacrificing, pushing yourself every day. I would have rolled my eyes too. Because for most of my life, I believed the same story you've been told. Work harder, stay busy, be responsible, delay joy, do what you're supposed to do now, and life will reward you later. That's what I believed for decades. And I was wrong. I didn't realize it at 30, or 40, or even 50. I realized it much later, when there was very little time left to fix it. You see, when you're young, time feels infinite. You don't wake up thinking, this might be one of my last good years. You think there's always more coming. I thought that too. I spent most of my life preparing for a future that never arrived the way I imagined. Always planning, always postponing, always telling myself, not now, later. Later never came. Here's the truth no one tells you. Life doesn't suddenly begin when everything is in place. It begins quietly. And if you're not paying attention, it passes quietly too. I did what I was supposed to do. Built a career, provided for my family, stayed respectable, stayed busy, and everyone around me said I was doing great. But busy is not the same as fulfilled, and respectable is not the same as happy. By the time I noticed the difference, decades were gone. One day you wake up and realize your body doesn't move the way it used to. Your friends start disappearing. Funerals become more common than weddings. And suddenly, the future you were working for is behind you. That's when the questions come. Not loud ones, quiet ones. Did I really live? Or did I just manage responsibilities until time ran out? Your biggest regrets won't be your failures. They'll be the moments you were too busy to notice, the conversations you rushed, the trips you postponed, the people you loved but didn't show enough. I don't regret the mistakes I made trying. I regret the chances I never took because I was afraid, tired, or waiting for permission. No one tells you this when you're young. You don't get unlimited chances to be present. Your parents won't always be there. Your children won't stay young. Your body won't always cooperate. You think you'll appreciate it more later. You won't. You'll miss it. I've watched people spend their entire lives chasing security, only to arrive at the end feeling empty but safe. Safety is a poor substitute for meaning. I've known men who made fortunes and lost their families. Women who kept everyone happy except themselves. People who waited their whole lives to start living and ran out of time. And here's the cruel part. No one feels like they're wasting their life while it's happening. It feels normal, responsible, necessary, until one day it doesn't. At 80, I can tell you this with absolute certainty. The days that mattered most were never the productive ones. They were the quiet ones, the unplanned ones, the moments where nothing impressive happened except connection. A walk with someone I loved, a conversation that went deep instead of fast, a moment where I wasn't thinking about what came next. Those are the memories that stay. Not your resume, not your income, not your titles. You won't wish you worked more. You'll wish you paid attention more. You're not behind, but you are running out of time faster than you think. That's not meant to scare you. It's meant to wake you up. Stop living like your real life starts later. Stop waiting for the perfect conditions. They never come. Call the people you miss. Take the trip while your knees still work. Say what you feel while you still can. Rest without guilt. Choose presence over productivity once in a while. Let go of the need to prove yourself. No one is keeping score. If I could speak to my younger self, I wouldn't tell him to work harder. I'd tell him to slow down, to notice more, to stop confusing motion with meaning. I'm 80 now. I don't have many years left, but I finally understand something I missed for a long time. A short life lived intentionally is worth more than a long life lived on autopilot. If you remember anything from this, remember this one thing. Don't wait for life to start. You're already in it.